Before you begin pruning, you should take a step back and discover which branches need to be pruned. Here we are out in Ithaca, New York, doing some pruning. Unlike ordinary pruning, where you would normally prune apple trees or grapevines, we are pruning for urban settings, making sure branches aren't in the way of obstruction of vehicles and out of the way of lawnmowers.
Honey locust ends up usually having a lot of just little dead twiggy stuff in it.
Not the rubbing, remember?
Right. So this branch crosses and it's rubbing on this branch and then rubbing on that branch. That's just kind of like an in-branch as well.
Internal funky weird, so it's an IFW.
Doctors go and take their dough to make them young and nifty. The doctors I defy to tell me just why. No matter how young,
Watch yourself, Dan. Dan's. Watch yourself.
You can see students are hard at work pruning, using 4 basic pruning tools. Hand pruners, loppers, pruning saws, and pull saws were all utilized on this beautiful Ithaca afternoon.
and they are not allowed to mingle with the crowd, though they're never on display with all their highbrow brothers. They never
Like 25% would be like an extreme cut on a mature tree. So these ones, I mean, they could probably take a third, but I don't think we won't really get anywhere close to that because you wouldn't be able to reach that
right.
much. But
Yes, they're not no tree climbing.
yeah, no tree climbing. Feet stay on the ground.
No tree climbing. So you have to make yourselves into groups. So I'm not going to get in the business of that. You guys make yourselves into groups.
And we'll just work either side of the road and just we're just gonna head down the road as far as we go.
baby prunes look like they're dead, but not wrinkled quite as bad.
Honey locust ends up usually having a lot of just little dead twiggy stuff in it.
But in this case, right, Gene? I mean, we'll be walking around and you can yell for us. These things sort of crossing back in, not the rubbing, remember?
Right. So this branch crosses and it's rubbing on this branch and then rubbing on that branch. That's just kind of like an internal funky weird branch.
Internal funky weird, so it's an IFW.
No matter how young a prune may be, it's always full of wrinkles.
Give this guy up.
Today is Wednesday, November 7th, and we are out pruning trees in the city of Ithaca.
Yeah, you make your undercut.
That is sawdust flying, folks, not snow.
Oh wait, a little more to the left, I think she said.
Don't you do it?
No, it's right.
I think
It's right here.
Definitely to the right.
Yeah.
A very democratic process.
Don't say it under the. Oh, you got it.
The election yesterday, now we're debating on how to.
I don't want to hit the tree. We're in this waiting.
we have successfully pruned our first branch.
Right?
Yeah, and sometimes you don't get that little cut sometimes.
Are we also like, looks like a mass station?
Yeah.
It's like in
yeah.
this section, there's branches everywhere.
No, what about?
For higher ones like that, it's hard to do the cuts. So what you can also do is just, make your final cut here.
I'll grab that one.
Cut way out there.
You're good, man. I just want to get this on video.
Nowadays we often gaze on women over 50 without the slightest trace of wrinkles on their face.
Join me in watching my fellow classmates prune a tree.
Hey, that's gonna come down on your head, just so you know.
Stop cutting that.
This is cool.
You recording?
Yeah.
Well, there's a bud cut in half for you.
No, don't below that. Below it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
completely agree.
You may want to go over here and do it though. You have to make it a better angle.
So you start by cutting upwards towards the sky about 1 inch. As my friend Lundquist is doing. Now you flip over to the other side, a little bit in advance of that, and begin cutting where you're going to prune. This prevents the tree from stripping the rest of the bark when it falls down.
Never on display with all their highbrow brothers.
And you're getting recorded. Now you just look silly.
We've consolidated our piles to make it easier for the Ithaca employees to pick up and remove the branches from pruning. Hey, Dr. Rossi, what kind of tree is that? Scott, don't you pay attention in class? That's a tree that hasn't been pruned.